Good morning. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. That is Psalm 118:24. Today is Monday, January 4th. We're off and running on the new year. Yesterday we talked about the importance of reputation and credibility to share the good news of Jesus Christ effectively. We get a better interest rate on house mortgages or car loans because we're more credible. They expect we can pay the loan back. The message of the gospel is the same. Today I want to look at the phrase shared by the Apostle Paul to Pastor Timothy, but it's for all believers. He says, do the work of evangelism. Many say, well, that's just not my spiritual gift. I'm not very good at it. In fact, I'm scared to talk about the gospel. I'm scared to talk about Jesus. Let's listen to what Paul said to Timothy in 2 Timothy 4:5. Let's see if we can kind of tease out some of the meaning here. He says, but you be watchful in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, fulfill your ministry. Well, how do we apply that? Number one, the word work means to labor, toil, or simply act. There's no mention of giftedness or spiritual unction by God to talk about Jesus. Secondly, we're often afraid of anything new, anything that takes us out of our comfort zone. Yesterday, I spoke about being afraid the first day of marching band camp at ECU. I was 17 years old. I was sweating bullets, had a smile on my face, but it was all fake. I wanted to run out the door. You know, the returning students came in the room confident. They warmed up. They were so good. Well, 2 years later, I was standing in front of the band, in front of 50,000 people, ending a song with a high G, totally exposed, just me, the last note of the song. That 17-year-old could not even dream of doing that. But it was true. Now, thirdly, the difference between the scared 17-year-old on the first day of band camp and ending that song on a high G was not talent or giftedness. It was hard work in the practice room, day in and day out, sometimes playing 6 hours a day as a non-music major. The fourth thing is, doing the work of an evangelist is daily praying for opportunities to share about Jesus, remembering and rehearsing your personal testimony, knowing the basics of the gospel, and a determination to obey God and leave the consequences to Him. That's what Charles Stanley says all the time. Obey God and leave the consequences to Him. You know, the truth is, everyone can work. That's the beauty of serving Jesus. Everyone can be an evangelist. Today is Monday, January 4th. Love God, love people, love never fails.